anything. I'm not telling you you're wrong, right?
Uh-huh.
But we play the game based on probability, right? What is the probability that they rehit based on how they've been playing this entire game? I'd say like
Yeah.
almost zero,
Yeah, makes sense.
right? Again, right? Follow that rule that like don't change your assumption until they punish you for it,
Yeah. Okay.
right?
That's
That's a good rule I
yeah.
think for you
Mhm.
because yeah, like right, there's gonna be games where you like maybe do fast like rotate to something and then like, oh, there is somebody like mid that's just holding for you. Then right,
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, yeah, then it'd be wrong to do it again, right? And just fast rotate like that.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
But again, that's where like mind games start to come in, right? Because like if I'm that person, right, I try to condition the person, right, to think like, oh, you know, if they might now be like allocating someone like dedicated to slow rotating, right? Then in that case, like I would call for a fast hit because I know that I conditioned like this like mid player to slow rotate, right?
Mhm.
Then in my head, I know it's basically probably gonna be like a 4v5 during the main fight, right?
Yeah.
Because the one guy slow rotated, worried about the flanker,
Mhm.
right? So there's like levels I'd say to kind of human conditioning and like
Yeah, I guess I never thought that way. Like I think of that way an attack. Like for example, they rotate hella quickly. Let's just fakes a sight.
yeah.
But on defense, I don't really think like that. I guess. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, just about the same thing. It's the same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, you should apply the same concepts like on
Yeah.
attack to also defense. Um, I guess like you don't always have to flank. Just like even if you watch Radiant players, they'll like insta rotate from spawn a lot. You know,
Should I start watching Valorant stuff? I don't really watch Valorant stuff. Does it help?
I mean, this is what I always say. Like, if you think about it, if you watch a Radiant Reyna,
Mhm.
like they're your formula. If you can understand the patterns, like, and you copy them, like there should be no reason why you can't also do it. Like why you can't hit it too, right?
Mhm.
Obviously their mechanics are a little bit better, but or maybe a lot better. I don't know. Regardless, like their game sense is like they're really good. They make decisions fast. That's the big difference, right? And
Yeah.
and they're correct usually. Well, I don't know about correct since like, but I would say
Yes.
definitely higher odds, right?
Mhm.
So you know, like ask yourself because I think at this point you probably played enough to the point where you watch a pro guy and you'll be like, oh, I would have maybe done this instead, right? And then
Yeah.
they do something else. Like I want you to question yourself at that moment and be like, and think about it. Why do you think they did that instead? I mean, some maps are covered by their cameras and stuff, so it's sometimes tough. But if you can get a VOD with like you know the full mini map, that would be good too, to understand more
Yeah.
context. But